I have a story time for you today. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but it will be very soon because I have been working overtime nonstop for the last couple days just to get all the bills caught up so I could be financially stable for the future. So, water bills taken care of. Now we're going to get the credit cards taken care of. But, so today we are going to do a story time, and I was 4 years old when this story happened, and I am going to tell this story because it is kind of a funny story, and we all need a funny story, especially what is going on in the world today. It is Friday evening. I just got off work. It is 7:09 my time. And I don't know when this is going to be posted. Like I said, my work schedule has been everywhere. So, when I was 4 years old, my aunt, Michelle, who passed away from liver cancer and everything, well, she had multiple cancer, but I think it was liver and kidney and all the other fun stuff. And it has been a year since she has passed, but I wanted to do something to honor her memory, and I wanted to share a story time of my crazy shenanigans that I used to pull and still sometimes do pull on my family. So buckle up, get a snack, get a treat. You are in for a wild ride. And yes, for those of you who have continually asked, my name is Topanga. My parents named me that. I don't know why I'm doing thumbs up today. But so when I was 4 years old, my aunt had the brilliant idea to take me to the bank and sit me on top of the counter, the teller's little, you know how there's like this little counter space, and I was 4, so I was tiny. To give you a bit of a synopsis, when I was 10 years old, I only weighed 50 pounds, and I was a very active child. I just didn't put on weight. But we found out that later it was my tonsils, but that is a story time for another time. So my aunt decided when I was 4 years old, because we were going to go to Lawton and we were going to have a girls' day, so she had to get money and we were just going to drive around and we were just going to do things. She got married in 1995, so I was 5 years old, almost 6, when they got married. It was August 5th of 1995. So she decided to take me to the bank, and on the teller's desk, I could see like lollipops, I could see everything, but what I didn't know, unbeknownst to me, there was also a button that silently alarmed the police. So as I was trying to reach for the candy, because I love lollipops, I love candy of any kind. I try to stay away from it now. Adults, Topanga does, but I still have a sweet tooth. So I decided to I was grabbing the suckers, and when the candy dish had, or the cup that she had it in, the little thing that was sitting on her desk, tumbled over, I ended up hitting the silent alarm. So all the police department, I lived in a very, very small Air Force town. So we didn't have a big police department, a big fire department. We were very small. And usually the sheriff's department handled stuff, and the police department that had 10 to 15 people handled like bank issues. So my father owned his own business, and he was a business owner on the square. So my sister, my aunt, not my sister, well, my sister would come to the shop with us. And my sister and I are 6 years apart. So she is older. So I ended up hitting the silent alarm, triggering the police department in a small Air Force town to surround the bank, run in the bank with their guns drawn, dressed like they were going to hostage negotiate. Everybody's wearing their vest, everybody's wearing protective gear, and that they run over to the teller because apparently there's a thing when the button is hit, it will tell you who hit it. And she's like, and I was like, hi, I'm 4. And my aunt is just, officer, can we help you? And my Aunt Michelle goes, officer, can we help you? And I said, hi, my name's Topanga, and I'm, being friendly. And the teller realizes that her silent alarm has been pushed. And so the head of the bank comes out of the vault, and they start having to do, like, they grab all the money, they grab the drawers, and they watch on the camera what I did, and she goes, here, take all the lollipops you want. And they put their hands up like this, like they're being stuck up, and the cop is trying not to laugh, and he's like, oh my gosh. And so we ended up having to stay in the bank for an hour, and they kept us in the vault because they had to count everything. And my aunt's like, Topanga, I'm going to kill you. My sister, who was 6 years older than me, was there, and she was like, Topanga, I am going to kill you. And I'm like, sorry, Natalia. Sorry, boo. Not sorry. But I am. So every time, so we get out and we go to Lawton, and we spend, and this is at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we were there for about an hour. They let us go, and the officer goes, sweetie, that button you don't touch. I said I wanted the sucker. And I started explaining that when I grabbed the lollipops, because my favorite color was pink back in the day, and I like pink and purple. Barney was my homie when I was 4 years old, okay? Anything Barney and Barbie related was my thing. Anything, my play kitchen, anything like that, I would be playing at. And people have asked, have I ever walked? Yes, I can walk. I just have to be extremely careful because I do have scoliosis. So, but yeah. I set off the silent alarm in a bank when I was 4 years old. Yeah, but thank you for watching this story time. I will be posting this video very soon. I will be posting other videos. But I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. God bless you. And you are all awesome. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can join the Jameson family. And as always, my name is Topanga Jameson. I post videos, and I will be starting to post more content as the time goes on. Bye.